Guys, don't pay that woman any attention. She was just joking, right? Because modern women, they want what they say they don't want. And we all know this as men. Because if you are obsessed with a modern woman in this day's generation, you're going to get left on red. She's going to start taking you for granted. She's going to start not texting back quick. She's going to be, it seems like the more you are obsessed with her, the more she pulls back, the more she cares less about you. And the more you look needy, and the more to her you look like, like a simp, like a sucker, like a guy that's very insecure, that's afraid to be alone. Do not get obsessed with these women. Don't do what that woman just said in that video, because she does not want that. Because when you do that, when you obsess with a woman, you're going to start to simp. That's what she wants. See, these modern women, they want you to simp. They want you to simp. And then once they're tired of you, once they figure you out, see, because if you're not mysterious with these modern women, if you're not hot and cold, if they don't have you figured out, if you only give her 10% of your time, while you give yourself the rest of that 90% of your time, that's what she wants. She doesn't want a woman does not want a guy to be obsessed with her. That's literally a guy that's doing too much, that's all over her. Women don't want that. These modern women, like I said, they want what they say they don't want. They want a guy that's got them chasing after him. That's what they want. They like guys that ignore them. And from experience, one of my stories, on social media, if you just ignore these women and don't give them any attention, watch how they start giving you attention. You just never like their post. Watch how they just start giving you attention, liking your post, comment up under your post. It's like the more I don't respond to these women, the more they try to comment. The more they try to say different things to get me to respond back. The more that they are obsessed with me. The more I don't care, the more they care. That's just the female logic. That's just the female mindset, the modern woman mindset in this day and age. She's not going to mess with you, if you are obsessed with her. That's what she really meant. That's what she meant. Because if you are obsessed with a woman, you just all over her, you don't give her space, she's going to leave you. It's going to turn her off. But if you give her space, if you stand focused on your purpose and you putting yourself first in the relationship and you only doing what benefits you in the relationship, you're not giving her your undivided attention like that, she's going to chase after you. She's going to want you even more. The less you care, the more she's going to want you in that relationship. She's going to be calling you, trying to figure out where you at. What you doing? Why you not calling her? Why you not texting her? Because you putting yourself first. This is what they want. They want a guy that put themselves first. They don't want a guy that's worshiping them. They don't want a guy that's obsessed with them. That's a lie. She's lying to you guys. And if she says she wants a guy that's obsessed with her, it's because she's just looking for a simp that she can use. For money, mainly. Or use for validation or time. Why she put that guy in the friend zone. Guys, don't be that guy that's obsessed with a woman. That sounds so beta. That's not what a man's supposed to be doing. A man should never feel like he needs a woman. Being obsessed with a woman. What type of mentality is that? If you obsessed with a woman, all your attention And all your investments are going to go towards her, which is going to bring you down, which is going to bring her up. Nah, you want to be above her. You want to be, the head. She's supposed to be the tail at all times. She's supposed to be obsessed with you, investing into you. Want to be a part of your world. Want to add to your life. Want to be a helpmate to you. Not you being a helpmate to her. So guys, these modern women, I'm telling you, they want what they say they don't want. That's what they want. Just think about every woman that you was obsessed with, they seen that as weakness. They didn't see that as alpha. They didn't respect that. When you was all over a woman. They're like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not your mother. That's how they think. They're thinking that you may be looking for a mother or you insecure. You're supposed to have them feeling like that in the relationship. I'm telling you guys. And I'm going to say it over and over. These modern women, they want what they say they don't want. Being obsessed with a woman, that shouldn't be. You putting her first. You're supposed to put yourself first at all times. She's supposed to be calling you daddy. Not you being obsessed with her and acting like she's your mother. That don't look right. That's not manly. So don't let these women, try to use these videos to try to, manipulate you and reel you in to being obsessed with them. Because when you get attached to these women, emotionally attached to these women, and you are obsessed with them, you become emotional like them. You lose sight of logic. That's not masculine. You become weak. You become feminine. Because you're trying to do everything that you in your power to make her happy. But you can't make a woman happy. That's what a lot of guys lacking wisdom and knowledge at. You can't make a woman happy. Women they never settle. See, once the masculine energy becomes feminine and emotional, the feminine energy becomes masculine and controlling. You don't want a controlling woman. You don't want no woman controlling you. These modern women, they want what they say they don't want. Ignore these women. They'll give you all the attention in the world when you ignore her. They're going to be wondering why he's not all over me like these other guys. They're going to test you. But first, they're going to give you attention. But they're going to give you a tad bit of attention. A tad bit of validation. Just to see what you're going to do with it. Just to see if you're going to lose focus. And end up being like the rest of those other simps that fell for her manipulation. They don't like when a woman, these women, they don't like when a man is acting like a woman. They don't want a weak man. They don't want no man that's obsessed with them. That sounds like something that a woman's supposed to be towards a man. Because you the one that's got all the benefits. You got all the benefits. And she want those benefits. Stay in your masculine energy. Because these women, they don't want a man that's obsessed with them. There's no way. Every female that I was obsessed with, I got love. I got love. Every woman I put first, every female I put first, they love me. And then I try to experiment. I put myself first. And I had these women, I had women calling me, double texting me, all that. And it worked. It kept her feminine. It kept her submissive. It kept her emotional. It kept her in her feminine frame. It kept her worrying about me. It kept her chasing. Things start going like how it's supposed to be. I was able to, get my way. I was able to do what I wanted to do and do what I had to do to move on to the next level in life. But these women, they do not want a man that's obsessed with them. That's a lie. That's a dude that they're just trying to use. That's a sucker. Don't be that sucker that's obsessed with these women, because you're going to get drained. You're going to get drained. And she's going to feel like you're insecure, like you need her. But really, she's supposed to be the one that feel like she needs you. You're supposed to keep her insecure by being mysterious, by spending more time by yourself, by putting yourself first and not her. I hope you guys got somebody this message. Do not put these women first. Modern women, they want what they say they don't want. Do not get obsessed with these women. Do not get emotionally attached to these women, because you will become feminine. You will become emotional and less logical. And that's when you will lose your masculine frame. It's Coleman.